Hey beautiful people, hola mi gente, what's up? I'm back, day 5 of the ancestral healing video series, and today we're going to talk about what if my ancestors were toxic. So let's talk about something that really doesn't get said enough in the spiritual space. At least I haven't seen that much talk about it. What if your ancestors were toxic? What if they were abusive, violent, racist, homophobic, neglectful? What if they're the reason you had to heal in the first place? In the beginning, when you're starting out, let me be real with you, not all ancestors are meant to be venerated. As you elevate, they will be elevated, and that's just facts, and that's another subject within all this. Just wait, because veneration means respect, honor, and an invitation to walk beside you, and not everyone earns the seat at your spiritual table just because they share your blood. I call those relatives. Family is not your relatives, okay? Ancestral work is not about pretending everyone who came before you was some wise elder wrapped in white light humming a prayer. It's about truth, and truth includes harm. Some ancestors created the cycles of trauma that are still running in your body, and some of us are first in our line to feel our feelings, to break the silence, and to say this ends with me. You do not need to venerate someone who harmed you or harmed the people who came after them. You don't need to light candles for someone who abused your grandmother. And you don't have to pray to a lineage that rejected who you are. I could talk about that one for the next 30 years. But here's the flip side. Ancestral work isn't just about the known. It's not just the people you heard stories about at family reunions. It's also the unremembered, the forgotten, the silenced ones. The midwives, the healers, the ones who tried but didn't survive. The ones who held the line quietly. The ones who got erased. Because when you step into ancestral healing, you learn to make spiritual boundaries. That's why boundaries are my bestie, and that's why it was the first series. Are you catching it? You learn who gets access and who doesn't. You can say only the elevated, healed, loving, aligned ancestors in light and progression are welcome. All others, I release you to go get your healing somewhere else. And once you start healing yourself, you also heal them. And then we continue. You get to reclaim your bloodline on your terms. And that's the work that I do. And if you're ready to explore that, I've got options. I recorded a webinar called Ancestling Among Us. It's deep, honest, and breaks down exactly how to navigate this. There's also a guided meditation that's pre-recorded to safely meet an ancestor. It's gentle, protected, and gives you clarity on who is showing up. I've got one spot left for my Rebirth Retreat in Cartagena, Colombia this summer. And guess what? The entire Rebirth Retreat is built on ancestral healing. And if you're ready to do that work in a sacred, supported space, this is it. You can also join one of my transformational programs because all of them are rooted in ancestral healing and real spiritual development. Or you can book a one-on-one session with me if you need a private container to unpack what's coming up once in a while. It's all good. This work is tender, it's sacred, but it's also liberating. You don't heal your ancestors by pretending they were saints. You heal them and yourself by telling the truth, setting boundaries, and choosing something different. That's the legacy I'm trying to leave here. I'm known as a spiritual and rituals practitioner first and foremost. And if you're ready, I got you. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. But as always, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor, even if that means you don't